So we're on?
Yeah, we're on.
Woohoo! We did it!
You want me to blur out your entire face? I can.
I want to be a mystery.
Oh my god.
And mysterious.
Have your reveal episode. Are we ready?
I'm ready!
Okay. Welcome to Whining and Wrestling with Emily and Leslie. I'm Leslie.
I'm Emily.
And we are going to drink wine while she's going to drink energy drinks eventually. And we can talk about whatever we want. Welcome to our inaugural episode where we're going to talk about
wrestling!
Yeah.
Raw!
And whatever we want. Well,
Because-
I drink wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we went to Raw.
Rawloween specifically.
And it was amazing.
It was.
Previously we'd gone to SmackDown.
Uh-huh.
And I got told I don't look autistic enough.
Yeah.
So therefore, SmackDown is on my least favorite.
Well, that was the venue's fault, though.
That was the venue.
To be fair.
That was on Fort Worth. But it was on City of Fort Worth just like brand them as the worst.
Oh my gosh.
No, we might get sued.
But basically, Rawloween was incredible.
Camp.
Everything that
Camp.
everything we wanted and more. SmackDown was great as an initial like wrestling
Push.
It was my first wrestling event.
It was my first wrestling event too.
And it was a good time that we had together.
We did. We learned. We laughed. We did not cry.
No.
When?
No crying. No
No.
crying at our first wrestling event. That's good.
No crying in wrestling.
But maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
Emotional intelligence is kind of important as an adult.
We'd be crying.
Yeah.
It's all good. So, Emily, how are you today?
Wow.
Tell me about your day.
Boy, do I have to tell you a story. I disclosed my like personal traumatic experience in my interview today because I had to talk about a tough time. I had to make a decision, and I was like, well.
But real question is, did the interview go well?
The interview went well. I got the gig.
There you go.
I got the gig, you know.
Trauma was worth it. No, trauma's never worth it. But
It's never worth it.
No.
Definitely after I'm done with this whole life situation, I will be definitely rethinking a lot of my adult decisions. For sure.
But I feel like that's being an adult.
Yeah, if I end up in wrestling after this, that'd be good. It'd be a nice
Probably.
little yeet from nonprofit to wrestling. Maybe I can
Probably.
merge the two.
Jacob, I just realized we may need you to sit behind the camera in case we go over 30 minutes. Because
Yeah.
I will need you to push the button again.
When it stops.
Yeah. Thanks, homie. Our PA for the day.
Oh my god.
America's second favorite white guy, because America's first favorite white guy is not my husband. No. It's Seth Rogen. Love Seth Rogen. Thought I was going to say wrestler. Huh.
No.
Huh. Well,
Who's a white guy in wrestling you like?
I set a timer for 20
Undertaker. The Miz.
The Miz.
The Miz is pretty funny.
He was very funny at Rawloween.
He was like, my balls are perfectly normally sized.
And then the phenomenal I have massive balls shirt was everything.
And so far, it's going into the Christmas wish list.
Okay.
It's on the wish list, which leads us to the ultimate of the wrestling stories for today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides us thinking about Rhea Ripley and dear Lord, that woman.
She's beautiful. I understand she's part of a heel group. I don't care.
Judgment Day is pretty hot. Like,
hot. Into that.
as
Can't
to
concur.
You can concur, Jacob?
the PA concurs.
PA concurs.
But, like, Babe-tastic, Babe-alicious.
Uh-huh.
I love me a good Amazon that's goth.
Yeah.
Oh,
As an Amazon who wanted to be emo, I appreciate a goth Amazon.
there's still time. There's still time for you to be an emo.
I think I am an emo at heart, and the thing is, being emo is in your heart.
Yeah.
It's in your heart. It's not necessarily the aesthetic, and I don't really necessarily have an official aesthetic.
See, I think I do have an aesthetic.
Yeah,
It's trashy, but cute.
but like I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I think the masses appreciate it.
I think so. I hope they do. Like today
Uh-huh.
I wore my favorite brand. It's sick fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Might need to be bleeped later.
Yeah.
Because I do need to hold down a job. I do need to hold down a job.
I mean,
Because I haven't hit trophy wife status. Brittany.
that's your goal.
That is my goal.
Your husband needs to work harder, faster.
He does. Can you just not be poor?
Oh my god.
That'll be my quote for myself every time I look in the mirror. I'm like, can we not?
See, the PA wants to be my trophy husband.
I approve of this. I approve of this.
I mean, I mean, it works out.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. But anyways, I wore this shirt today because I was like, you know what? Here's my genius idea that I have along the way within this podcast. Get it. So,
get it. Get my vision.
Here's the vision.
Here's the vision.
So
I'm listening.
The creator of the brand, Bucky Bakes, sees the jacket, sees that it's being modeled again, sees that it's like a brand that I would like to come back because he stopped making jackets. And
I'm listening to the vision. I'm hearing it.
You're manifesting. You're ruminating.
I'm thinking.
You're sitting.
I'm on it. In my brain.
He sees the jacket.
Yeah.
He goes, maybe I need to like recreate this brand again. And I'm like, yeah, you should. And then send me free stuff, please. Anyways.
It's an idea.
It's an idea. It could happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. I mean, we had Trump as a president. Literally anything can happen. At this point.
Out the gate. Politics, baby. Oh my god.
Surprise! We're not Republicans.
Just get everything out of the way in the first
Just
episode.
out of the way. We're pro-choice ladies.
Pro women. Pro black.
Yeah.
Pro gay.
Yeah. As queer women.
Yeah!
I mean, like,
My whole family watches this video and go, what? And I'm like,
surprise.
Did the pink hair not tell you enough?
I mean, when I've literally had a drag queen call me Leslie the lesbian, so I don't think there's anything kind of gayer than that.
I mean, whenever I first met you, I kind of thought you were a lesbian.
That makes sense.
It does.
A lot of women have told me now, including someone we previously worked with, that they had a crush on me.
It's the masculine energy.
I guess.
Yeah. I think I have more feminine energy now as an adult.
I think you do. In fact, you're like, you're a piece of candy, but it's wrapped in black, as in like this color black, not your skin black. Black wrapping.
What the?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's wrapped in like black wrapping and light barbed wire.
Yeah, but like cute. Make it pink. You know,
like Pam Anderson, Scene Queen, because I'm like obsessed with Scene Queen right now as an artist.
Okay, speaking of like the vibe you're giving off, and everything, can we talk about our girlfriends in the ring?
Yes, we can. I know that you want to cosplay as Alexa Bliss, but I feel like she gives more Emily energy.
See,
You're Bianca Belair.
I am
women and shit.
Okay, the way she walked out, I was like, I would do that.
Yes, you would.
I would be Bianca.
I want to be built like Bianca because
oh my god, start that woman, muscle mommy. My god,
I am trying my best here, folks.
She was beautiful.
I did try to do like the Olympic clean today. It was good. I mean, I didn't have caffeine in my system, so I didn't feel sparkly.
You weren't effervescent in the
It's
gym
not
today.
like yesterday where I was like a psycho and went 4 times.
Do we want to go through that? Why did we go 4 times yesterday?
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work out a bunch because I'm bored and I cannot sit still today.
That's fair.
So I did like legs.
Okay.
And I felt like strong.
And
people were like, you look good. And I was like, yeah.
I know.
I'm like, I'm still the same weight when
Don't
I was
worry about it.
like considered heavy, but now I'm muscular and I want calf definition.
Yeah.
And I did pistol squats.
I know, you told me that and I was like, yeah, you did. I can't do pistol squats because my legs are the size of a football field, but I do my best.
I appreciate that effort.
Yeah, I do my best. It's just, I have weak ankles
Yeah.
and a large body on top of it. It's a hard process
It's
overall.
like playing God with the ankles and just...
Yeah, it's just, I've just accepted that may not be my lot in life, but I can squat my weight, so that's okay.
I cannot squat. I haven't done like barbell squats because I'm like afraid of my back just collapsing.
Oh, yeah.
Our PA just took an egg roll. Freaking thief. And the sauce.
Wow.
Shameless. White men be stealing stuff.
They do.
Our culture.
And you just take the soy sauce. I don't want it. That was a bad throw.
That was...
Anyway.
Any Doogie Housers.
So my day. Let's talk about me now.
This is all about me.
Well, no, literally, I just want to talk. I went to therapy today.
Yay!
Yeah, it was really good. I took our PA to therapy with me today because my therapist said, you should bring your boyfriend. And I said, I'll bring my PA.
Our men kind of serve as PAs/assistants for us.
And they're just happy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're women who are a lot, but in the best ways, and I'm happy to be a lot.
See, my in-laws would differ on that. Being a lot, they're like,
But that sucks. Because being a lot is fun.
It is. I think I bring the razzle-dazzle.
Yeah. It's very sparkly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like make it rain, chaos, and humor.
Yeah.
Inappropriateness.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's why when we were together, we were like, we should make a podcast.
That's how we made a podcast. We're like, this stuff should be taped. And then, like, your friend who works with you over in marketing was like, you guys should tape this.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we should.
And we hope to make money off of it.
Maybe someday. That's
someday.
the goal. And for now, it's a good bonding time with each other.
It is a designated time. And the vibe is working mom, goth daughter at all times.
Yeah. When we go out, that's the energy we give with each other.
Yeah, I need a handler 90% of the time. So,
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Big crowds.
So
I cry.
Big crowds are not good. I'm that way in a store when I'm by myself, so I just put in my headphones and
That's what I do.
hopefully don't leave missing anything because I'm not going back in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. We're good.
There's like a random red liquid and I don't get
I don't
it.
want the red liquid.
Why you do that?
Where else am I gonna put it?
Oh, but there.
It can go there. It looks good in the shop.
God. Okay.
I have to drink my other alcohol.
Is it really dating a man if you don't have to think about drinking?
No.
It's like government working.
To be fair,
No.
the one time I tried to date a woman,
That was
I
rough.
felt more like I needed to drink.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Alexa, shut up!
Her name's Echo.
I don't care what her name is. I'm gonna throw hands.
But yeah, I went to therapy today, talked about my issues, but also just was kind of like, here's an update, Cassie. And her kid was there today because we meet in a coffee shop.
Cute.
Her kid was so cute. PA, wasn't she? He's nodding his head.
He's nodding his head. You guys love kids.
Yeah, we do. Every time we see a kid, we're like, look at that child.
I'm terrified of them.
That's okay. You're going to be a great, rich black auntie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's everything.
That's the only way I will spread my wealth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm happy about it.
Because, like, I can't see myself being a mom. I'm not
And
that
that's
girl.
okay.
Mm-mm.
That's a valid thing. And I, as someone who knows they want kids and has a reason for it, I think it's totally fair for someone to not want kids and have a reason for it.
Yeah.
Even if the reason is, I don't want them.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. I think it's okay to be like, oh, the reason I want them is I want them.
Yeah.
I think that's totally fair. I just think, like, because kids are a responsibility and it's a whole thing on the environment of the world and stuff.
Population.
Population, man. It's a whole other added thing.
I think we're at, like, 8 bill.
Yeah, we will be soon.
Wowee. That's a lot.
It's supposed to plateau in 2080 or 2090.
I'll be dead by then, ideally.
Hopefully we'll be dead. But you'll be dead.
You'll be worm food.
2090?
2090.
Yeah, we'll be gone.
No.
You'll be 91. I'll be 90.
I will be 90.
You'll be 90. You think you'll be
Shit, you'll be 95.
I will be old. I'll be almost a centennial.
Bessie, you might be having the dementias by then. You might want to.
No, I think I will ideally be dead by then, just because
Me
that's
too.
a long time.
I can't conceptualize, and maybe like.
I'm gonna live forever.
Good for you.
Shut up, Chris Traeger wannabe.
I know.
That's slurred.
No, Chris Traeger from Parks and Rec.
This got so off track so fast.
So fast. That's why I was like, we can't just stick to wrestling because we will not.
Yeah, I might need a teleprompter. It won't be organic.
Yeah.
People will call me fake, which you can call me fake if I get like plastic surgery. I don't care.
But like at the same time, who cares if you get plastic surgery?
Exactly. Like this week, I argued my need for Black History Month because I'm married to a white man, so I make it my month of awesome.
Yeah,
And all my white friends, coffee days are coming.
they are.
Uh-huh.
They're coming. I'm saving up,
As you should.
as I should.
As you should. But I was like, I want Botox, tattoos, and then shoes. And he was like, I will buy you 2 of those items. You're not getting Botox. So now I have to buy Botox on my own dime, like a peasant.
Like a peasant.
I am pissed.
Oh my.
Pissed.
Did you know that? So we're filming this in advance because we don't know what we're doing. We're just trying to figure this out as we go.
That's the story of our lives.
But a few days ago from filming, it was Botox Day, like a couple of days ago. Like National Botox Day.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to clip that. Because you just don't, you totally clipped the mic on that one. But, you know, that's okay. That's okay. But like, no, I know.
No.
So maybe what you do, goal for next year on National Botox Day.
I get the little...
You get the little things.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's me, who's like, I don't think I'll do anything for myself like that because I can't get tattoos because of irrational things in my brain.
And I have a bunch.
And that's wonderful and I love them. I think tattoos are wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
It's fine.
It's because my brain wacky. This is why I go to therapy. But
yeah, me too, but in different ways.
in different ways.
I just cry a little and think, you know what, grippy socks sound right. And that's when I got put on antidepressants, and that's why I can't drink.
No, literally, my PA. The PA today texted me because I've been really bad about taking my medication at the right time. Which is just like, it's not because I don't want to or anything. I've just been really struggling. Your husband is calling me.
Oh, man.
PA.
Deal with him. I'm busy.
We're going to pause for a moment.
So, picture this. It's Wrestleing, and I really want to sit ringside because, A, who doesn't want to watch a fight ringside?
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. One day we will get there, but I work at a gym and I don't get paid enough, so that's not a thing for me quite yet. Anyways, so I'm talking about this. I'm like, also you get these like badass chairs. And they say like ringside or something like that. And I was talking to my husband about this as we went up the escalator. And this guy stops us and goes, you want my chair? So, I have a free chair from WWE ringside because I talked about it. And I think it is the most awesome story about wrestling and why I love wrestling. People are nice. The stories are great. My husband came in with fettuccine and I'm going to destroy it later. But that's my ringside story. And I got this belt. I think it's made for children, or I'm just thick. I can't tell.
I think it's made for children.
I definitely think it's made for children, and I'm not child size.
You're close.
I'm very close. I did steal. Mind you, did not steal. Finessed, legally bought it. A child's cardigan.
Yeah.
Oh! It's my favorite cardigan.
Nice. Because to give you context, you're 5'2".
I think I'm 5'1", 5'2".
Okay, I'm about 5'10". Our friendship's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
We are twins.
We are twins.
I'm Danny DeVito.
And I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I definitely give Danny DeVito energy.
The trash man.
The trash man. And then it's like, I just came in shooting.
Oh my gosh. So my meds. My sweet PA trying to take care of me today. He said, or the past few days or like weeks, that's the problem. I told my therapist about this. She's like, that's not good. But the past few days, weeks, I don't know. I have been taking them at the wrong time. I've taken them every day, mind you. I have been good about taking them every day. Mm-hmm. But I have not been consistent all the time, and that does affect it. So today, my alarm went off at noon, because that's what time I take my meds.
Yeah.
And PA texted me and said, did you take your meds 4 minutes ago? And so I stopped what I was doing because I just got distracted. I pushed like stop on my alarm and I was like, oh, I'll take it in a second. And I started working on something instead of like taking care of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a type A person would do. Just start working instead of like taking care of themselves.
I do all the time.
Hi, all the time.
All the time.
So I stop what I'm doing, video myself, grab my medication, open it, take a pill out, show it to the camera, put it in my guzzle, swallow it, show that I swallowed it, and send a text that said, does this answer your question? And then he sent me a picture that said, happy boyfriend.
Wow.
That's my story. And my therapist said, well, At least you have someone that'll remind you to take your pills.
That's lovely.
That's love right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's love.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
PA. Did my personal PA leave?
Yeah.
Judas. Well, I'll see him at home. But what other wrestling things do we need to talk about today? Maybe our reasoning of why we like Raw more than SmackDown?
I think we should do that, and then I'm out of wine, so I think we should finish up after that. I think we've talked enough today, but let's talk about the pros and cons of both SmackDown and Raw so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SmackDown pros. You have Ronda Rousey, who's pretty cool. She's going through like a rowdy Ronda Rousey, which is in essence an homage to Rowdy Piper. Good lord, that's a lot of words. May he rest in peace.
It's a lot of R's.
Isn't it?
That's a lot of R's. Anyway.
And then you have Natalya, who I grew up watching on Total Divas, and that's really what got me into wrestling in the first place. And so they're on it. That's cool. That's Gucci. Paul Heyman shows up. He goes, "I'm Paul Heyman," and talks about Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns shows up everywhere.
He does. He's so over. Like, he's so, like...
Oh, man.
He's,
crazy.
like, mad over. Like, I would equate Roman Reigns' popularity as almost Undertaker-like or The Rock-like.
Yeah.
Which they are... Well, they are from the same family, so that's pretty cool. And, like, the phrase, like, feeling oozy. But that's, like... It's everywhere. You cannot escape this man.
No.
And I don't want to. He's good looking.
He's beautiful.
He's beautiful. I go,
That man is-
wow,
he walks
God
out.
really did it, huh?
He walks out and I'm like,
Huh.
There's lots of people in wrestling that when they walk out, I go,
Austin Theory shows up all the time.
Oh my god, he kills me. I know he's a heel. I know
He's
people
such
are
a canoe. He's such a douche canoe.
So dumb. But he walks out and I'm like, you're so silly.
He looks like an anime character to me.
He does.
Legitimately looks like an
That's
anime
why he's
character.
so silly to me. And he's got a good booty. The man's got a good booty.
Yeah, I can appreciate it.
PA's shaking his head.
PA's agreeing while he's
PA's
eating
like-
pad thai. I think that's what that is.
Lo mein.
Lo mein.
I don't know my foods.
Anyway.
Anyways.
I mean, but it's just like,
Yeah.
he's so... Every time... what was bad was... At SmackDown, he came out, and I was like, who is this guy? I don't know what the heck was going on the whole time. But then at Raw, I was like, hey, damn. I remember you doing that. I just looked at you, just like, what's wrong with you? And I was just like, it's a good song.
It really is a good
He's got a good intro.
But like the fact that he like selfies in the ring, I'm like, what?
I love it.
Douchebag.
That is such good. That's such good marketing.
I love to hate him. Like he's kind of like my like love to hate guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like he, because he's not gonna reach the status of Roman Reigns. He's not.
If he does, I mean, I've heard rumors that there's a plan in place. With Triple H. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. We don't really focus on kayfabe and like being kayfabe compliant. Sorry, but we don't. There's a plan. I don't know what it is. He tried to cash in his Money in the Bank. It failed. Against Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins clapped him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, poor baby. Bless his heart.
My thing is, I don't think he's ever gonna reach that status.
Oh no, he's not gonna be super over like Roman Reigns. No.
But I think the way that he, his team, his manager, everyone is setting him up, and the way that he's being set up within like the in WWE, I was like, the Federation. I lost the words.
They're not called a federation.
They're
anymore
not.
because they lost a lawsuit.
I was like, they're not, because the World Wildlife Fund did not like that.
They're like, stop that shit.
They're like, that's not okay. But like within the organization,
yeah,
he has been set up to have such a good like just market strategy that he's gonna. I think he has the potential.
maybe like a next Miz.
Yeah, he has the potential to just make money for years.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
But I mean, how else do you keep that? You just keep being asinine the whole time.
Oh my god.
And I love it. Because he's annoying and I hate him in the ring, but I'm just like, dang. If you aren't fun to watch and you have a good booty.
Leslie's criteria is.
You gotta be fun to watch and have a good butt. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is for me.
Cons. My gripe that I had whenever we watched, there was a lot of dark matches whenever we watched in July, and also
For SmackDown.
This is SmackDown based. There wasn't much storyline going on. Like, you have the constant Natalya and Ronda, like, at each other's throats, and Ronda quit, or no, she got, like, kicked out, and then she was brought back at SummerSlam, and everything like that. But you don't see that like you do with Raw. Raw is funny. Like, it is funny, and you can tell. And mind you, I have to say this about SmackDown. At the time when we went to SmackDown, for context sake, Vince had been officially out.
Yeah.
Officially out. Everything had broken that day.
Yeah.
And it was just bananas.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that affects it, because we're going through a huge transition in this company.
And we plan on going to more SmackDown, so it may be a better experience the next time we go.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of, it felt disconjointed. It didn't feel like there was a through line.
There wasn't a through line.
Yeah.
And maybe we need to watch it on TV to have, like, a more bigger, like, a better picture of it. Because live can be difficult. We know that live can be difficult in various arenas. So that's my gripe. With Raw, I love it. I didn't have any gripes, really.
I really didn't have any downtime.
I loved, like, getting to see R-Truth, and he freaking rapped, and it was awesome.
It was amazing. I have one complaint about Raw.
What?
And it has nothing to do with anything that happened, except for an audience member who we hate.
Oh my god! I was hoping we would talk about this.
I was like, we gotta talk about this.
So,
I think we should talk about this and then wrap up.
Yeah. So, in wrestling, there's a phrase called selling. You sell, you do it, you ham it up. And the same goes for the freaking Jumbotron. And I swear to God, this girl, she was smoking hot.
She was gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She thought she was the main character, and our friend was like, maybe she was in her main character moment. This girl, on screen, because there was multiple Jumbotron experiences. There was the Undertaker thing. It was pretty sick. And then there was the crotch chop. We are crotch chop fanatics.
We love doing it.
She is the Triple H to my Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nutty and religious.
And I am nutty, but not.
Well, he's not religious. I think he's religious, but, like, you know, guiding hand.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but the moral of the story, this girl would not crotch chop. She went and did Instagram faces.
If you're listening and not watching, she literally duck-faced, peace-signed, made out with the camera, basically. Wait, what was that, PA? Had a beer in hand. She was in the club talking to a boy. She was making eyes with another man in the bar. Like, she was having her main character moment at the worst time.
And here's the thing. And we are feminists. Mind you, I'm more of a womanist because I think it involves more of a holistic look. Anyways, but I wanted to fight her. I legitimately wanted to fight her. I was like, why aren't you doing this? You are at a WWE event, and I hate to say it, but when the camera comes to you, and I mean comes to you, you fucking crotch chop.
You crotch chop.
You crotch chop! Because that's what you do. And that's what DX is all about. I mean, we do love DX. And we'll probably get into it at some point of why I love DX. But
with that,
we're out of here.
I'm out of wine. We're out of talking points for today.
I'm very hungry.
She's hungry. I need to eat my rice before it gets too cold. But we will see you next time on Whining and Wrestling with Emily and Leslie. Bye!